loves, welcome back to another episode of The Rosey Life. So this is a impromptu video. I wasn't planning on making a video tonight, but I wanted to make this video because it is an important thing that I want to share with you all about manifesting. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And thank you so much, you guys, for sharing my videos. And for those of you who are sharing my videos in your Facebook groups or whatever, Instagram pages or wherever, thank you so much, because I really notice how the subscribers are rising. And I really appreciate you all supporting me and sharing this information for others that you think will benefit from watching it as well. So if you haven't gone to TheRoseyLife.com, sign up for my newsletter and go take a peek at my courses and an upcoming new program that I have coming soon is going to be announced in Wake the Hell Up Sleeping Beauty Facebook group that is free and available. It is for the ladies. And so anyway, yeah. All right, let's get back to the video. So the reason I wanted to make this video was because on my personal journey, and this is what I share with all of you, and what I have been really having aha moments about are left and right, and this has been going on for several months now. And however, most recently, I share with you that I wake up and I say things to myself like, I know I'm the cause of it all. My awareness of being is God. And I don't say those things to manifest or to get things. I say those things because I truly want to connect with who I am and my higher divine self, which I know is, for me, I refer to it as God. You can refer to it as universe, Allah, whatever it is, it's all okay. So let's get back to this. And what I have realized, and this is probably, just in the last several months, like I said, maybe around December, I started realizing something, that how easy it is that we do this throughout our life, that we are born like a child as babies, right? With this childlike faith of believing and thinking and knowing and allowing ourselves to have whatever we want through dreaming, imagination, and those kind of things. However, we begin to learn rules, norms, cultures, gender roles, definitions, labels, all of these things throughout our life. And it just depends on where you live. We just learn a different set of norms, right? And then we adopt these, and then we start seeing our life, and we make decisions based off of these norms, beliefs, rules, all of these things, right? However, we become so used to adopting beliefs, adopting norms, adopting societal beliefs, those kind of things, that we just start viewing this as normal and automatic. We don't even think twice about it, especially if it involves like our parents or cultures or whatever, guiding us and telling us this is right and that's wrong, and those kind of things, and respect and all of these things, right? Fear, all kinds of things. And we just start viewing as adopting others' beliefs as normal. Well, for me, especially in the last, since the end of last year, I noticed that I had adopted certain beliefs as well. And this came from adopting beliefs from other manifesting coaches, teachers, whether they were old or new, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to name names, right? But what I want to tell you is that I followed what they were saying because of their experience and their experience with themselves and with others, which is totally fine. However, What I didn't stop to think and consider sometimes was that everyone, as you pushed out, that video that I made just a couple videos ago is spot on. Everyone, as you pushed out. So if you have someone telling you that you can't have something, or that you have to release resistance about something, or that you have to heal from something, or that you have to affirm something a certain number of times, or that you have to, pray to the full moon, or you have to wear certain color clothes, or whatever it is. If you have someone telling you that you have to do these things in order to have your desire manifest right now, that is just you pushed out in a weird way, okay? And this is what I mean by what I discovered. And what I mean by that is they're just telling you what you have adopted and believed. And so they have no choice. The people in your life, like I said in that video, they have no choice but to reflect to you the belief that you have subscribed to. Now, does it mean that you purposely went out and said, I want this belief, I want to believe in this thing that limits me to manifest? No. Like I said, it has become so normal since you were little to begin adopting and believing beliefs, especially from those that are more experienced or have authority, or, they're in a position to do that. And so we just automatically start adopting beliefs. So what I want to tell you is that even the things that you think are holding you back from manifesting, whether it is, self-concept, or that you don't trust yourself enough, and that I talk about that a lot, and this is one of the reasons why I talk about trust in you and no one else, right? And you trust in you, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't trust other people. I'm saying that when you have a desire, you trust in that desire. When you have a belief, and it is being challenged by someone, right? You choose you, and you choose you follow your little nudge, right? You follow that nudge that you are given. Now, you can trust in other people because they are, conforming to your beliefs, but you don't trust someone else's word over your own word, over what you desire. This is where it gets a little tricky, because when you see someone, you go to someone else for help. I get it, right? However, my point is if you are God and limitless and we are, and we have infinite power, meaning there's nothing that we cannot have and nothing that cannot happen. It is an either or. It's black or white. You are with me or you are against me, like the Bible says, right? You are either, you're going to serve one of two masters, meaning you're either going to serve the world or you're going to serve that one powerful I am within. And so if we are infinite power and we are limitless, shapeless, formless, nameless, timeless, all of those things. In other words, you can't label who you really are. You can't corner it. You can't give it limitations. You can't give it parameters because it doesn't have any. You can't, in fact, that's why it doesn't matter what you call it. If you call it God, Allah, universe, power, energy, whatever, because it's nameless. And so it's that powerful, who we really are. So if anyone ever tells you that you can't manifest something, or that you have to change something about yourself in order to manifest something, then that right there is putting limits on you. So even the things that you have told yourself that you have to change, or that you have to get over something, or that you have to heal from something. Those are rules that you have manifested yourself. I call them like self-imposed booby traps that we don't do on purpose, but that what we create. So these are just rules, resistance, blocks, limiting beliefs, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's all the same thing. And those are just like, or booby traps, right? Those are just things that we get really creative to limit ourselves from having what we want. And the cool thing is that you can decide that there are no rules, that there are no more rules for you. And anytime that you feel limited by something or someone saying that you can't, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter, anytime that you are limited, challenged, you are told that you can't, that it's maybe, that sometimes, that it depends, if you hear any of these things, those are just you creating your own little booby traps, because we are so used to being limited as humans. But who you really are, again, is limitless. So what does this look like? So if you feel like you have any limitation, or you feel like you are not trusting yourself, that too is a rule that you are creating for yourself, or a limitation, or resistance, or a booby trap, right? So you don't have to change a single little hair on you whatsoever to have your desires manifest right now. You don't have to trust yourself more. You don't have to love yourself more. You don't have to look different. You don't have to feel different. You don't have to be happy. You don't have to be mad. You don't have to be sad. You don't have to be anything to have your desire show up right now. So anything that you are telling yourself, or anything that anyone's telling you that you have to change, or that you can't have it, that too is more rules or booby traps that you have created for yourself. They are just reflecting you. So even this video is reflecting you, trying to show you that you are limitless, or that you have infinite power, and it's a reminder, or whatever, or it could be something completely different. So my suggestion to you is to check in with yourself and ask yourself, what rules or limitations am I telling myself that I have? And I really do love two YouTubers, and one is Amy from Illuminating Joy. She's been talking about this for quite a while, that we have no limits, and she talks about releasing resistance. So that's just another way of saying booby traps too. And she has, really good information about releasing resistance, and how even if you think that you can't have it, you can still get what you want, she says. Even if you think you can't have it, you can still get what you want. Also, another YouTuber that I really like, and how his recent videos, I can't speak for the older ones, and he even said that he changed a lot, but in his recent videos, I love what he says about manifesting, that there are no rules. And the same thing, rules, resistance, little booby traps that we set for ourselves. We're just doing it to ourselves. And if you can just see what rules you're creating for yourself, and sometimes you don't need a coach, you don't need coaching, and you can do this on your own. You don't even need a YouTube video. You don't need anything or anyone to manifest. However, sometimes, it is helpful to have someone on the outside look at us on the inside, and share with, and we share with them, and we're like, hey, you're setting these rules up for yourself. And it's just kind of like chipping away at all the crap, the stories that we create for ourselves. And that's where a coach does come in handy. So I wanted to share this with you, because any rules any limitations, anything that you think you have to heal from, get rid of, get over, even a memory, a thought, a feeling from the past, from the future, from the present, any argument, anything that happened, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are limitless, and there is nothing in your way except for you thinking and believing and imagining and creating that there's a limit or a rule, that you have to imagine a certain way, or that you have to do it at night, or that you have to say something, or that you have to do something different, right? So I know that, many of you will understand this, and some of you will get it right away, and some of you, it's going in and it's going to manifest itself in you. And my suggestion to you is to go within and ask to be shown what your next step is for you in anything, and trust when you do ask for help within that it will be revealed to you, because it does every single time. Every time that I ask and I say, show me what my next step is, show me, I get an answer. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it takes a little while, a day, an hour, but it always comes. So just trust in you that what you want is on purpose. It's not an accident. It's not a whim. It's not you being a brat and wanting something bigger than you think you can have. Those are just rules that you're setting for yourself. So I hope this video is helpful, and I just felt very inspired to do it. And it's been an amazing journey for me as I grow on my journey, and I share this with you as well. And I love you guys, and I hope it's helpful. And please like and comment and share the video if you want to with your friends or in your Facebook groups. Always appreciated. Love you so much. All right. Bye, my loves.